Is it audible? Hello? Hello? Anybody, can you please reply? Is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, screen
Yes,
is
sir,
visible. The screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So good afternoon to one and all. We have the last class we have discussed about the standards. So how many standards are there? Basically 8 standards we have discussed. In that one, the main things are, how many main standards are there? Mainly we are going to focus on 4 only: international standards and primary standards, secondary standards, and industrial standard working standards. We are going to call that one here now. So primary standards are also called as what? Primary standards are also called as what? Don't ask the question, sir. Yes, anybody? Any one of you can give the answers. Okay, leave it. The primary standards are called as national standards. Secondary standards are called as industry standards, and third one is working standards. The fourth one, last one. And next, voltage standards, current standards, resistance standard, capacitance standards. So total 8 standards we have discussed in the last class. So now we'll go for the next topic, that is called error. That is called error or mistakes. We can call that one in a local language. We'll call that one as mistakes. The voice is audible clearly?
Yes, sir.
If any disturbance is there, you just let me know, because I'm out of station. So here the network issue is there. For that reason, I'm asking you. Meanwhile, in between, if you have any not getting the voice and all the things, just let me know. Okay. So next topic, we'll go for errors here now. Can you tell me, any one of you, what do you mean by errors? Error means what?
problems.
Problems. Next, any other words? Any other words? Any other words? No. Next.
Mistake.
Mistakes. Next. Okay, very good. So problem or mistakes, almost according to me, it is a mistakes only. Whatever the mistakes we'll do, because of the mistakes only, the error will rise. So comparing with one value, one known value to unknown value, comparing that one here now. Suppose I have, just a minute, I will take the writing pad here now. I have 3,500 notes. So for 3,500 notes I have here now. 500, how many notes are there? 30. Into how much it is? How much it is? 15,000? Yes?
Yes, sir.
500 into 30, it is 15,000 total. Exact, it is known value or standard or measured this one here. Now I will give someone to count this 30 notes. He will count as 29 only. He will count as 29 only. 500 into 29, it will indicate 14,500 only. Yes, it will give 14,500 only. The 15,000 is calculated value or known value. This one is the calculated value or known value. This is whatever the measured value is there. So this difference is there, 500, that is called error or mistakes we are going to call here now. That is called error or mistakes we are going to call. One more example I will give. I think some people you will drive, you came here after 12th standard. So directly engineering first year, you have completed through online examination, so it doesn't matter over there. But in the SSC and all the things, suppose if you mathematics, you are very perfect. Okay. You have solved 80% questions and your expectation was 80 marks, but you got 35. What you will go? You will go for the revaluation? Will go for the revaluation?
Yes.
If any counting mistakes are there, then it is going to correct over there. So that is called a mistakes or error only we are going to call that one. Yes. So like that, that is also error, we can call that one. If you have a two-wheeler, the company people, they will tell that one, it will give 50 mileage. But once you will start to run the vehicle, if it is giving 45 plus means no problem. Suddenly it will drops to 20 kilometer per liter it is giving means that is called error. Again, even they told 50, but 50, 45 it is giving means that is the error is there. But that is a negligibly small. The error is acceptable. Plus or minus errors are acceptable. If more than that, if it is giving 20 kilometer per liter, then it is a big difference is there. Yes, the difference or error or mistakes are there in the somewhere like that. The errors, just I am understanding you people about the error means what. Okay, one expected value or standard value is there. Whatever the measured value, it should have to compare that one. If both are same, there is no error at all. If the difference is there, that indicates the error. We are going to call that one error. Okay, so the origination of error may be in a variety of ways. We cannot, I have taken here only 3-4 examples. Okay, all are from the different. I have consider your marks, consider the amount, consider how much, which one, the vehicle mileage, I have considered the term. So many variations are there, variety of ways are there here now. But in the measuring instrument or measurement subject, we have categorized mainly in 3 types here now. The errors are categorized in 3 types here now. The first one is gross error. Second one is systematic error. Third one is random error. Okay. The gross error, systematic error, and random error we are going to discuss here now. The gross means what? Anyone? Gross. You heard the name. And systematic. I'll tell that one by one. Gross means what? Gross error. Suppose you may seen your neighbors or whatever the your seniors. Suppose the final year students now, the who is studying in a final year, some people they have placed in a TCS and Wipro for 3.6 lakh gross salary. They are going to pay that one. Gross means what? Net is different, gross is different. The gross means overall, without any deduction, we are going to call that one. That is called, after some deduction of PF, IT and all the things, whatever we'll get that one, that is called net we are going to call. Like that, gross error is nothing but after removing the acceptable or negligibly small errors, the total error with considering all the things, even some point also you have to consider that the total error in the system is called a gross error we are going to call. It may be happened in the system, it may be happened in the human beings, or whatever the observer errors, it may be instrument error, whatever it may be. The total errors which will come, it may be calculation mistake or whatever it may be. That is called gross error. We are going to call that one. Okay. The next one is systematic error. Systematic error means within a measuring system, the errors which will come, that error we are going to call as systematic error. So measuring system is there. In that measuring system, so you will consider here one room is there. Okay, one room is there. I will consider that one. Okay, here some component setups we have made here now. We have made here. Okay, in this one, the system, this is one system, this is measuring system. Here human beings are there. Here the environment is there. Okay, here some observer is there. Observer, the reading observer hai, instruments hai. So the errors it may be, this is systematic error. Why I am telling here now, the instrument, the error due to the instrument or due to this observer or due to the environmental condition around surrounding that area also, it will affect here now. It has one system. In that system, we have to think that one, the errors occurs because of that system is called as the systematic error. We are going to call that one. Systematic error, we are going to call that one. What is veracity number 32? Okay, so the systematic errors are again classified into how many types now? Because of this observer, so we can tell that one first, the instrument error. Whatever the instrument we are using here now, because of that instrument, the error may come. And because of the observer also, it can come here. Because of the observer, while doing the observation, reading, he will not get exactly 2.3 था, उसको 2.25 लिख दिए. So that is also error, only observation error. Because of the humidity, dust, and all the things surrounding the environment condition also, it will affect to the instruments over there. So the third one is environmental error we are going to call here now. The systematic errors are classified into three types again here now. One is instrument error, second one is environmental error, third one is observer error or observation error we are going to call that. The third one is random error. Randomly we'll tell that one. Suddenly we are taking the class, suddenly someone will interrupt to the class, they will announce that one, the function is there, you attend the class, that function. So that is error for our class only. That is called random error. Unexpected thing will come, unexpected errors, whatever it will come, that is called random error we are going to call here. So the total errors are, types of errors are, how many are there? Three types of errors are there: gross error, systematic error, random error. Is it clear now? One by one, we'll discuss now. One by one, we'll discuss now. Okay. The next one, the first one I will consider, rule number 2, 4, they are joining now. So the first error I will consider, that is called gross error. The errors occur because of mistakes in observed readings. Observation में हो सकते reading observe करने के time, or using instruments and in recording and calculating measurements results. While using the instrument, instead of ammeter, I will use the voltmeter, or instead of wattmeter, I can use some other meter. Like that, the using instrument default may be problem. While recording the rating, the while telling that one I will tell 6.3, but while writing that one 6.8 I will write. That is the recording time. Also calculating time, I'll do the mistake in the calculators. These all the things, whatever the errors will come in the total system, that is called gross error we are going to call that one. So these errors usually occurs because of human mistakes only. The observer is human. The instrument user is human. The doing the connection is human. Everything is human only. So these may be of any magnitude and cannot be subject to the mathematical treatment. Mathematical treatment ko it is not subject, but while doing the calculation also some mistakes they can do. That is also human mistakes only we are going to go. These errors are usually occur because of human mistakes. So in general, so हमारा हमको मालूम है ये errors होते बोल के, but how to avoid this one errors? How we can say that one? The errors will occur that one. It is correct. I told that one. Suppose 500 notes. 500 notes. I know that one 500 का मेरे पास 30 notes है बोल के. Okay, 30 notes. I know that one. That one. So it is total amount is 15,000. I will give someone to count this one. They will count that one as only 29 notes only. Then the difference is there. Difference है क्या नहीं उसको? Error will come if he counted 29. Error is there or not? Hello. 14,500 rupees. So to avoid this error, what I have to do now? Both are not matching here. Error came here now. So what I have to do now? What is the solution for this one? Anyone, can you tell? मेरे पास 500 का 30 नोट है. मेरे को मालूम है मैंने पहले ही काउंट करके रखा था ये 30 नोट. मेरे पास 15,000 रुपए है बोल के मालूम है. आई विल गिव, मैंने आपको दे देता हूँ काउंट करो बोल के. आप काउंट करते ओनली 29 नोट्स है बोल देते हो इसको. सो डिफरेंस तो होगा इधर. मैंने कितना दिया था? 15,000 दिया था, बट आप बोल रहे 14,500. व्हाट इज द हाउ टू सॉल्व दिस वन? द डिफरेंस इज 500 इज देयर. हाउ टू एलिमिनेट दिस एरर? कैसे एलिमिनेट करने का वो बोलो. सॉल्यूशन है. एवरी प्रॉब्लम हैज अ सॉल्यूशन.
It's a human error, sir.
क्या बोल रहे?
Human error.
मेरे को सब आवाज क्लियर नहीं है.
Sir, calculation is proper.
Calculation is proper. That one only. How to solve this problem?
सर पैसे परत मिळायचं.
रिकाउंट करायचं सर.
Very good. That is the thing I am expecting from you people. He is telling that 129 is there. I will just announce him that one. Just once again you count it. Once again you count it. Then it will comes correctly. Otherwise you do once again. Otherwise I will count once again that one. So by counting once again means by doing the calculation more than one times, 2, 3, 4 times like that we are doing. Then if we are getting same count, which one is getting for 3, 4 times by counting that one, 38 came means 30 is the correct answer. For 4 times 29 is coming means 29 is the correct answer. Can say that one. So like that, to avoid the gross errors, what we have to do, we have to count, or we have to do at least 2 or 3 or more than 3 readings of the measured quantity should be taken by different observers. Different observer. I know that one. I have 30. Someone I will call. He told he is 29. I will call another person. Again, he told 29 or 30. In between these two only it will happen. So what one? Which one he will tell that one? Then again also we don't have hopes. Then I will call another person also. Different observer also you can call that one. Yes. By doing like this, we can mitigate the gross errors here now. Any doubts here? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Okay. So the next error will go, that is called systematic errors. Will go that one. In a measuring system, any system in a measure system, the errors will come. That is called measuring system. We are going to call that one. Okay. So this measuring instruments we have classified systematic errors are classified again into three types, that is called errors occurs due to instruments, that is called instrumental errors. Errors occur due to environmental condition, that is called environmental errors. Because of the observer, some errors will come, that is called observational error. We are going to call that one. In one family, you consider in one family. So anywhere it is, it may be problem, it may be financial problem, it may be the person problem instrument. Because of the climate issue, the problem is there. Okay, someone is who is count analyzing that one, that problem also. That is error, it is which is completely related to that system only. That system only. For that reason, the name came systematic error. Systematic error, we are going to consider that one. You just remove that word, say error. It may be, it will become systematic. Systematic ho jata no. So we have to make that one into, we have to order in systematically here now. So the systematic error means systematic system in the system, whatever the errors will occur, that is called systematic error we are considering here now. The first one, instrument errors, will discuss. See here, instrument errors. These errors arise due to misuse of the instrument. Misuse means we are not going to use voltmeter to measure the voltage. Some other, I don't know which is voltmeter, which is the ammeter. So mismatch is that. That one also we can consider misuse. I don't know how much load I have to add to that instrument. Then also it is effect here, no, due to loading effect also it will be problem, the errors may come. So these errors are reduced by a, what we have to reduce this one, I have to plan for the experiment systematically. We have to plan carefully with this one. Misuse nahi hone ka. I want to, for particular experiment, I have to make that one title, I have to make that labels, I can make that one over there by mentioning the which instrument it is and what is the loading capacity of that one, the labeling by mentioning that one. According to that, I have to plan that one. And if the instrument is giving correct value or not, by checking that one, by how to check that one, we have to calibrate that one, recalibrate carefully, we have to calibrate that one here. The errors occurs because of the instrument only, that is called instrumental errors, we are going to call that one. So to avoid that errors, we have to check that device carefully, we have to check that device, what is the problem in that one. Just now I have taken the example of vehicle, 50 kilometer per liter it should have to give, but it is giving 20 kilometer per liter, means that is a problem. What you will do, you will bring, you will go to the service center first, you will check that one, you will count, you will check and you will verify that one, what is the problem, and you will solve that one. Then again you will verify that one, it is correct or not giving that one here now. So that is recalibration, we have to do that one here now carefully. That is called instrumental errors. Next one, environmental error, number 24. The errors occurs because of environmental conditions over there. Environmental conditions, whatever the errors will occur. It may be, suppose very what is humidity is there, it because of that one the dust will collect over there. Because of the some cold situation and all the things, the fog will be arises. Because of that fog, whatever the internal measuring instruments are there, they may short circuit over there. Okay, so many problems are there, environmental condition, by considering that one. In the previously old analog watches, you may consider that one. Whenever you will roam over through a bike, and after some 1 hour or 2 hours, if you came to home, means the whatever the water droplets will be occurred at the glass inside the that watch glass. Yes, I think you have observed that one. In the cloudy or rainy season में क्या बारिश में भीग के आए तो वॉच के अंदर थोड़ा, वॉच के अंदर का ग्लास के ऊपर वाटर ड्रॉपलेट्स ऑब्जर्व किया होगा कोई तो, I think someone you may have experienced that one. And that is depending on the environmental conditions. It may be rainy season, temperature, because of the high temperature, and if the loading effect may be reduces over there. Okay, because of the very heavy air condition, air velocity, the dust may comes over there. So errors due to this, because of this environmental conditions only, those errors are called environmental errors. These errors are due to conditions external to the measuring device here. It is not related to the external measuring device, but external surrounding area we are going to consider, including condition in the area surrounding the instrument. In that area, about suppose one instrument I have kept it that one surrounding that area, it indicates depending on that environment, it is going to work that one. These may be effects of temperature, it may be pressure. सपोज मैंने यूज नहीं कर रहा हूँ बोल के उसके ऊपर और 10-20 कंपोनेंट बोल के एक स्टोर रूम में लगा दिया उसका, दैट इज आल्सो प्रॉब्लम बिकॉज ऑफ ह्यूमिडिटी आल्सो. Humidity may be because of that one, the whatever it is, the melting capacity may be over there. Because of the one storeroom or somewhere I have kept that one, dust will occurs that one, it is connectivity will be lapse over there. For the heavy vibration, the joints may be removed of a external magnetic, because of so many problems are there. To avoid this one, the environmental, to avoid this one, we have to check the room temperature, pressure should not, we have to keep separate cupboard for the instruments, we have to clean regularly, we have to fix the instrument, that one. Yes, someone has raised their hand. Amit Jadhav, any doubt?
हेलो सर.
Yes.
सर ऐसे कौन से मेजरिंग डिवाइस है जिसका एनवायरनमेंट, जिस पे एनवायरनमेंट का इफेक्ट होता है?
अभी इधर तो नहीं है, बट इन द इसमें एग्जांपल आई विल गिव. सपोज यू कंसीडर सैटेलाइट सेंटर, यू कंसीडर इसरो सैटेलाइट सेंटर, आई विल टेल दैट वन. ओके, सो सैटेलाइट के ऊपर क्या रहते हैं, वेरी एक्टिव डिवाइसेस, पैसिव डिवाइसेस रहते हैं. एग्जांपल दे रहा हूँ अभी मैंने, ये लैबोरेटरी का कैसे रफ एंड रफ रहते, रफ एंड टफ, वेरी सेंसिटिव डिवाइसेस आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट वन. Here that is doesn't matter environmental condition. Once हमने लॉन्च कर दिए सैटेलाइट, ऊपर -12 डिग्री सेल्सियस टू +12 डिग्री सेल्सियस रहते हैं, प्लस नॉट 12, it may be 100 200 like that, it will near to the sun. Yes or no? -400 to +400 it may be, that is surrounding area. It will, suppose if the temperature is high, soldering का joints loose हो सकते हैं हमारा.
हाँ सर.
Yes, that is the fault we can
Temperature.
consider that. Obviously. So we are not considering in the laboratory itself. We have to think big also. Some instruments are there. Some manufacturing companies are also there over. And even you consider that one, even your computers also, I would tell, best example. In computer centers or anywhere, in the, even in our computer lab, we have no restriction, but you go for the other colleges and all the things, you should not wear your slippers in the computer lab. Slippers को allow नहीं करते. Even you have to, here also you have to remove that one. You have to close your hairs, because of here also some electricity will pass us over there. I think in your childhood you have played that one, by sitting in a plastic chair, someone will hit you and you will touch it, means you will get the shock. Small magnetic effect will be there, that one only. External magnetic I have written here, of external magnetic means because of this surrounding area some problem may occurs. That errors occur हो गए तो वो error है, that is called, that is the thing I am telling here. Clear हो गया अमित?
Yes sir.
Any doubts? The next one, observational error. This is the actually very important thing here. Observer is different, we have to use here, because I think it is applicable to your laboratory. Lab में ही बहुत सारे, I can show you papers. You may, I think you can do the machine lab practical. While doing the machine lab practical, for the same experiment, if I allot 3 persons to observe the voltmeter or current reading, no one will tell perfectly. I can assure that one here now. Everyone mentality is different, everyone will think different, they will not recount the exact point over there. So the observation, the meter is showing correctly, but the observer, it is also dependent on the observer only. It is also dependent on the observer only. I will tell how it is dependent on the observer. So the voltmeter or emitter will be like this. Okay, I will consider this one as 1 2 3 here. Now this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Suppose here I will consider as 5. Okay, The pointer will be at this point. Tell me how much value will tell now.
4.
Next. It may be 4, 4.5,
4.5.
4.2, 4. That is the problem. No? I am telling that one. That is called observational error. That is called observational error we are going to consider here now. So observer, the meter is same only, instrument will be same only here. The observers are different here now, but the value is same here. That is called observation. The errors occurs due to the observer only, because of the observer or observational. That is called observational error we are going to call here. I will tell the example. I will show you people's also. There are many sources of observational errors. As an example, the pointer of the voltmeter rests slightly above the surface of the scale over there. So you will not get that one here. Exactly, you will not get that one. I'll show you just a minute. I know someone is writing here. If you want to erase, or can I tell the name also? I'll get your name, madam. Anisha madam. Roll number 10. Please unmute.
Sorry, sir.
Don't do like that with other teachers. I have Saturday setting for this one. Anyone you want to write anything means it will display to your name to me. Starting itself, I have observed you. You tried, but I didn't say anything. But just now you have drawn 2 lines. Don't repeat that one. Huh? The mistakes will happen, but you have to correct that one. Okay. So, see here, the readings is visible here. Readings are visible.
Yes.
So, look at this one here now. So, here the scale is there. Here, the scale is there here now. Okay. So, here also the scale is there. Here also scale is there. Exact reading is 250 is there. Okay. Exact reading is 250 is the reading here now. But I am reading the, instead of center, from the left side corner, I want to see the reading here now. I want to check the reading value here now. The pointer is first, it is visible. Sorry, that numbering point indicates here now scale, but the pointer, it looks like after this one here now. The pointer, it looks like after this one. So it indicates what here now, how much you are getting here. Value, this is the 250. This one is 250.5. You can consider this one. Yes. From the left side, I'm observing it looks like 250.5. But from the right side, I will observe that one. It will looks like 249.5 only. Here the 250 is there. It will looks like 249.5. But exactly at this position, by standing this position, if I observe this one, then how much it will looks? 250. Observational error. The instrument is there here, but I will tell 4 members to stand in front of this instrument. One person is here, one person is here, one person is here now. Okay, 3 members only I will tell. Another person is here now. He is observing that one. Another, I will the observer, I will show the eye here now. Another person, one will be from here now. He is observing like this. Okay. Okay. So out of these 3 members, which one will give the correct answer? Can anyone tell? Which one will give the correct answer?
Middle person, sir.
Middle persons. Yes. Middle person only can give the correct answer. Example, I will tell that one. You hold your 4 fingers touching one and other, one to another. Okay. Thumb side से ऐसा देखो, फर्स्ट फिंगर ओनली विजिबल रहते हैं, आगे का 3 विजिबल रहते क्या? आपका फिंगर ही बोल रहा हूं मैंने, ऐसा थंब फिंगर्स, फर्स्ट फिंगर विजिबल, फर्स्ट और सेकंड विजिबल है, तीसरा और फोर्थ नहीं विजिबल है, वो बोल सकते
No.
2 है बोल के. नेक्स्ट वो साइड से ऑब्जर्व करो, उधर 3 विजिबल रहते हैं, फोर्थ वन ऑब्जर्व नहीं होते. क्यों? तो स्मॉल फिंगर से थोड़ा थोड़ा लेंथ इंक्रीज रहते हैं, लास्ट वन इज लेंथ इज डाउन ओवर देयर. सो इफ यू स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड फ्रंट साइड से ऑब्जर्व करो, ऑल 4 फिंगर्स विल बी विजिबल. Yes. So the direction of observer is also important, this one thing here, no? So while observing, while noting the reading, you have to sit center of the instrument and you have to concentrate at the pointer here now. Straight to the pointer, wherever the middle pointer is there, that spindle is there. We are going to call this one as spindle here. At this point, you have to stand and you have to observe here or here, whatever it may be. In the straight, you have to observe that one. If you are not observing in the straight, you are cornering one side of the corner, you are observing from the another side of the corner, you are observing. Observing means your reading will be wrong. Can clearly say that one, your reading will be wrong, so you will get the errors over there. See here, example I am giving here only, left side से observe कर रहा हूँ मैंने, but इधर 250 है, जो थोड़ा आगे ही दिखते हैं आपको, 250 से आगे ही दिखते हैं. इधर से देखा तो राइट साइड से 250 से थोड़ा कम दिखेगा आपको. That is called observational error only. Observational, but who will stand at the center point and he will observe, he will get the exact answers over there. So these are the errors, these two, figure 1 and 3, this is the errors we are going to get from that one. To avoid this error, at the pointer scale only margin, we have to observe the reading, we will get that value here now. We'll get that value. Is it clear? Any doubts? Shreyas? Vinay? Switching on the camera. Why you people are turning on your camera? Now you should try to switch on the camera now. Is it possible? I know you people are very well. Okay, don't do that one. Switching on the camera, it will the disturbance will be occurs. That is also error only here. One type of error. It will come on my screens over there. While explaining, the disturbance will come. That is called unexpected. We are going to call the which one? We are going to discuss in the next now. Any doubts in the observational errors?
No, sir.
Is it clear concept?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Next, we will go for the next topic, that is called random errors. We are going to discuss here now. So the last type of the error, that is called a random error. Just now I told that one, someone was writing if this is on the screen, that is called random error. Someone switched on the camera, that is the interruption only, no? Suddenly unexpected error has came here. I'm not expecting anything, but I'm asking the questions, expecting the answer, but nobody is giving, some people, but they are doing such things. That is unexpected thing only. I told that one, suddenly I'm sincerely, sorry, what that is, you people are sincerely studying your subject and all the things. Suddenly your exam, instead of February or March, they will tell that one, they will announce that one, your exam will be there on the January. Suddenly, unexpected, that is called. Whatever that one unexpected thing, or you are unaware of that problem, like that problems we are, or errors we are going to call as random errors. We are going to call randomly, they will come that one. It is not there in our plan. It is unexpected errors are called as random errors. It has been consistently found that experimental result shows variation from one reading to another reading. So one reading to another reading, the variations is there. So the happenings or disturbances about which we are unaware are lumped together and are called random or residual errors. We are going to call that one here now. So unaware problems are added together and they will come that one. So that is called random error or residual errors. We are going to call that one here now. So the effect of random errors is minimized by measuring the given quantity many times under the same conditions. Same condition, 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5 readings. By taking that one and calculating same answer we are getting, means that is called, we can mitigate the random errors, we can mitigate over there. So this is the errors or random errors we have considered here. Anyone, can you tell all three names of the errors? How many types of errors are there? Means all name the all three types errors.
Gross error, systematic error, and random error, sir.
Okay, very good, very good, very good. Next,
And
systematic errors are
systematic error,
classified.
three types:
Okay.
instrument error, environmental error, and observation error.
Very good, Sagar. Okay, so that much you have to remember. Maximum questions on the first unit will be comes on errors only. Remember that thing. The questions will comes on errors only. So remember that, you prepare well that one. I think all of you don't have any doubts related to the error. I will go to the next topic, that is called characteristics of measuring instruments here. Mainly the characteristics are divided into two categories here now. Categories based on the variation of that one here now. So the quantities vary with some parameters that like that. So the characteristics of the measuring instruments are mainly classified into two types. The first one is static characteristics, this one, static characteristics. The second one is dynamic characteristics we are going to consider here now. Dynamic and static characteristics. The static characteristics means, suppose we are going to measure some quantity, but it should not vary with time, or negligibly small variation, it should be with time. Negligibly small, I am telling that one. Almost it should not vary. It should not vary with time. That is called static characteristics. Constant we are going to consider here now. Suppose transformer. Anyone, can you tell the definition of transformer? It is a static electromagnetic device. We are going to call that one. Yes. There is no rotating part at all. That is called static we are going to consider. Constant we are going to call that one here now. So mostly constant are the quantities which will not vary with time. Those characteristics are called as static characteristics. We are going to call that one here now. But the quantities which will vary with time, that is called dynamic characteristics. That is called dynamic characteristics here. So measurement system characteristics can be divided into two types or two categories we have told. The first one is static characteristics. The set of criteria defined for the instruments which are used to measure the quantity. We are going to measure the quantities. It may be voltage, current, power, whatever it may be here now. So these measured quantities are slowly varying with time, are mostly constant. Mostly constant, or that is do not vary with time here now. It should not vary with time is called static characteristics we are going to call here. It should not vary or which do not vary with time is called static characteristics. The second one, dynamic characteristic, the set of criteria defined for the instruments which are change periodically with time is called as dynamic characteristics, which will change periodically, which are change rapidly, not periodically, rapidly with time here now. जैसे time increase हो जाएगा, like that it is going to increasing over there, then that is called dynamic. If it is not variation anything with time, that is called static characteristics we are going to call here, which the quantity which do not change with time, that is called static. The quantity which is rapidly vary with time, that is called dynamic here now. Is it clear? Is it clear? Dynamic characteristics and static characteristics. Example, can I tell you? Do you want any examples? Hello. Is it audible or not?
Yes, sir.
See here. सबका house घर को electrical supply. You can check your electrical supply. It will not vary with time. It is almost 220 volts only. 240 or 220 to 240 volts. This is constant only. आज चेक करो, कल चेक करो, और एक साल के बाद भी चेक करो. It is constant only. That is called, it is not varying with the time. That is called static characteristics. But you consider the energy, you consider that one. Meter रहता है ना, reading energy. Depending on that one, it will changes over there. The energy पहला month रहते 13 kilowatt hour. We can call that one here now. Energy bill आते हैं ना आपको सबको घर को monthly. सबके घर को monthly बिल आ जाएगा कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Electricity every month same bill आते क्या आपको?
No, sir.
That is varying with time. हाँ बंदे निमिष. That is varying with time. That is varying with time. The voltage is constant for that one. So the voltage is a static characteristics. The energy or power is dynamic characteristics. We are going to call that one here. So we'll stop here only and we'll continue in the next class. Just a minute, I will take the attendance. Rule number 1. Just say present. 2.
Present. Present, sir.
3.
Present, sir.
4.
Present.
5.
Present.
6.
Present.
7. Rule number 7. 8.
Present, sir.
9. 10. 11. Okay, I will call the absent numbers only. 11, rule number 17, rule number 19, rule number 27, rule number 31, 34, 36, 37. These are the absent numbers. Okay, we'll stop here only and we'll continue in the next class.
Sir, 34.
34 present again?
हाँ.
Okay, 34 present. Okay. ठीक है. So we'll stop here only and we'll continue in the next class. Okay.